Hi, I'm Michelle Muth, board-certified music therapist, rhythm facilitator, and founder of M3 Music Therapy. I'm privileged to bring you the December video for Hope Grows. And I have to say, it's been a bit of a challenge to figure out what to provide for you. This can be such a loaded time of year with expectations, emotions, memories. And so I chose to share with you something I wrote back in fall of December of 2019. And it's called A Year Review with Music. It was interesting for me to read this from November of 2019, and that all of it's changed since then. So I decided I would share with you a practice that I've tried to start and keep going. It's called A Year Review with Music. Let me share this with you. For me, the year starts to wind down when daylight savings time ends. The shorter days and longer nights naturally cause me to start reflecting on the year that is coming to a close. The last leaves are falling, winter jackets are coming out of the closet, and in front of the fireplace is my favorite place to be. Thanksgiving to New Year's is a blur of activity. To me, this short time before the end of the year is when I try to take a deep breath, reflect on the past year, and set some goals and intentions for the next year. As a music therapist, I love using music to help capture and frame this review. You have probably heard and experienced that music is a powerful way to trigger memories. There is even a name for it: music-evoked autobiographical memories, or MEMS, M-E-A-M-S. The term grew out of a body of research that identified specific brain regions linked to autobiographical memory and emotion that are activated by familiar music. Researchers found that even people with dementia or brain injuries can remember more autobiographical facts after listening to familiar music. While most of this research focuses on older memories, music can also be used to structure your own recent year in review. Self-reflection is a valuable practice, and music creates a structure or container for reflecting on the past. By identifying songs that represent certain periods, you can use these songs as a kind of cue or representation of that time. This technique is also great if writing or journaling is not quite your forte. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So first, a great way is to start to think about songs that have had an impact on you over the past year. You can organize this by month, season, or however you want. Or it could just be one song that you hold on to for the year. There are steps I have to this process that I want to show you, but I'm going to tell you a story about one of the songs that I picked back in 2019. I'm going to move some things around here. It was a turning point. So in 2019, I was very busy supporting my husband in extensive travel and a volunteer application he had. For me, it meant learning to be a partner and pick up the slack when he was overcommitted. It meant learning how to be comfortable and take ownership of a role not of my choosing. And it meant truly trying to be myself within the context of all of that. When I first heard the music from The Greatest Showman, it was this video of Keala Settle's first presentation of the song This Is Me that stopped me in my tracks. Take a few minutes to listen to this recording. I provided the lyrics, and when we're through, I'll go through the exercise with this song.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the pain sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we become. I won't let them break me down. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, we are going on. The sharpest knife wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
So many of the words spoke to me personally, from my own thoughts that, quote, cut me down, to learning to drown them out and accept that I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. So how did I use this song as a reflection? So first step in doing this music review is to take one of the songs that has had an impact or is meaningful to you. Print out the lyrics and get them on the screen, but don't look at them for this first step. The first step is you're going to take a blank piece of paper and write down the title of the song. If you like colored pencils or pens, use that, or your favorite pen. Typing's more your preference, do that. Whatever works for you. And then you're going to listen to the song without any of the lyrics in front of you or any videos at all. Just listen. Close your eyes, stare out the window. Be someplace that helps you be present in that moment listening. Then step 2, listen to the song again with the lyrics. And mark those lyrics on the screen or on the piece of paper, as you'll see from this picture. Mark the lyrics that have an impact on you. I would recommend not using a lot of different colors at this point because you want to do it in the moment. Third step, taking your blank piece of paper, so you have one with the lyrics, one without, and write out those words or phrases on your blank paper. This is a point that it's good if you want to use colored pens or pencils, if that helps you in showing the impact. As you'll see, I drew some pictures over some words. And then look at the words. Look what you wrote out on those phrases that were impactful. So step 4, think about, what does the music capture? A memory of an event, interaction, a person? Note this. Then step 5, how does your body feel when you listen? What part of your body is affected? Note this. You'll see I've written some of that out. None of these prompts require you to write a full sentence, just to respond in some way. It could be with words, sketched images, or entire stories. There is no right or wrong way to process this experience. And so I've shown you how I did this with the song, This Is Me. This was back in 2019. I still love that song. I didn't do it last year. It was hard last year. And so I'm starting to think about that for this year. One of the songs that was very meaningful to me in 2019, let me find my notes, was a piece called And I titled this that time, Comfort Amidst Chaos. And the piece is Non Nobis Domine by Patrick Doyle from the movie score for Henry V. See if I can give you a link below or even provide a recording on this video. I trained as a classical musician, and that style, especially choral music, is my home, as it were. It brings me comfort and helps me cope with stress. During the year of 2019 into 2020, as I mentioned, my husband was kind of the CEO of a volunteer organization in Pennsylvania, and it was the final year of a 6-year journey. Much travel was involved with many obligations and commitments. We worked as a team, and I with him through all of this. However, it was exhausting, and I found my fuse, as it were, to be much shorter than usual. Richard chose Non Nobis Domine as his theme song for the year, and I adopted it. This song became a safe haven for me amidst the chaos. When I listen, my breathing begins to slow and my mind quiets as it focuses on these words. I am comforted. The Latin is Non Nobis Domine sed nomine tuo da gloria. Not unto us, O Lord, not unto us, but to your name be the glory. Psalm 115, verse 1. At that time, that time, we had 6 more months before he was done. But that all changed in March, and everything just ended, as we all went through. This song is both an active cue for me to take a moment to relax, and it's a direct reminder to me about our year of service and activity together. So creating this video for you was a good experience for me in going back and visiting that music. So I haven't shared with you my playing much today. I hope this has given you food for thought, and that take a moment and do a music year in review. There is a PDF link below with those prompts that I provided. And even if you just find it's one song that has meaning for you this year, even if it brings you tears, if it makes you laugh, if it makes you want to dance, if it makes you calm, take a moment and think about that song. Thank you.